Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Clement Lenglet, as Barcelona are scared that the defender will continue to wait for Tottenham, even though Tottenham have already lost interest in the player. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this other transfer news, claiming that Deco is pushing for Fresneda to join Barcelona as Xavi is still resisting a move. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barca continue to work so valiantly in this transfer market with hopes of making strong recruitments and disposing of fringe players that Xavi does not require in his squad. One of the players on the exit ramp is Clement Lenglet, as Barca pushes to complete the player's departure, which will save the club a great deal financially. So the the goal was to transfer him to Al Nassr with a Saudi Arabian outfit, even offering him a 12 million euro per year contract. However, according to Sport, Lenglet has ruled out the Saudi route yet again, and his refusal to join the club until now has obliged the club Barca to look for other options. Lenglet's uncompromising stance leads Barca to fear that the Frenchman prioritizes return to Tottenham after already spending a year on a loan there and is prepared to wait for them to come calling. The issue of Barca is that the English club does not consider paying that 15 million euros that Barca are demanding for the out of favour defender. Indeed, English side Tottenham Hotspur would not be willing to pay anything in transfer fee for Clement Lenglet while almost nearly meeting his current wages. It would leave Barca with no revenue from his sale if that is to happen, although they would be getting rid of the huge salary that he takes. So it is likely that the operation will not be ruled out until the last days of this transfer window if this approach is ultimately considered and Barca is pressed for time. Unlike seasonal deaths, whom Barca are also trying to sell relentlessly, Lenglet's wages eat up a lot of Catalan's finances. Making savings through the Frenchman's salary reduction could or would enable the club to register any new possible signings with the likes of Joao Cancelo, Ivan Fresneda, and Joao Felix regularly linked. Lenglet has turned down the option of playing again for Saudi Arabia, a move that could have benefited Barca quite a lot. And so it remains to be seen how things work out in the coming days and weeks. Let's be honest. If push comes to shove towards the end of this window, I think Barca should just accept the 5 million euros that Tottenham are proposing, because it makes no sense to keep this guy for this season when he has no use. He has no use under Xavi. So I don't know, maybe if the player wants to go back to Tottenham, he knows that Barca must sell him there if he continues to resist all the offers from Saudi Arabia. Because Barca were really happy, hopeful that things will go well for him or But of course, Lenglet have never settled at Barca. We saw it under Ronald Koeman. His form started going down the drain, and it was already clear that Lenglet will not stay at his club. He was loaned out last season to Tottenham, where he played many games as compared to if he could have stayed at Barca. And the player felt like Tottenham is a place where he will likely play his football again, and that is why he has been refusing all offers from Saudi Arabia. And as I've said, I definitely believe that there might be a plan between him and Tottenham that he should keep resisting those offers, because if worse comes to the worst, if even during the last day of the window, Barca will have no choice than to accept what Tottenham want to offer, because up to now, Tottenham are still interested. It's not like they have completely removed their hands there. They are still showing interest, but they have already they have just, in fact, they have been pinned to that 5 million euros that they made, and they don't want to increase any single penny on that. So, what's come to the worst, rather than leaving Lenglet to stay at Barca, because Lenglet have nothing to lose. As far as he has refused that Saudi Arabian offer, he knows that even on the last day of the window, Barca will be feeling so pressured to cash in on him, and they'll say better But rather than keeping Lenglet, that we don't need him. Better we'll just give him to Tottenham, and the 5 million euros should come our way. Better than nothing. They say half bread is better than nothing, isn't it? So I think that's what Lenglet. That's the mind games that I can see Lenglet trying to play with Barcelona. And if things go like this, then definitely it's going to work out. We need to get him off, because even if 5 million comes, it's not that bad. But what is also more important is that the player's salary will be off the books. Lenglet, according to the contract he signed under Josep Maria Bartomeu, will be receiving 16 million euros from this season onwards, which is quite crazy, right? 16 million euros will be above Barca to pay, so that's why they need to get rid of that salary ASAP. It is more important. Let them forget about the transfer salary. Getting the players' wages off the books will be so important. So even if 5 million comes, I think Barca should just take that as a bonus. It must not be 15 million. Come on. But let's just say I think Barca are also they are claiming to be strong, and they don't just want to just sell the players that cheap. Lenglet already knows that Barca don't need him. Tottenham also knows very well that Barca don't count on him. So that's why he's just refusing other offers. Then on to the final story of discussion. The orchestration of Barca's defensive symphony is marked by a subtle yet critical note, that of the right back position. With aspirations of making amends on the right flank, Barca is keen to wrap up business before transfer window slams shut. While Barca have also not given up on their pursuit of Cancelo, whose arrival is advancing rapidly, Sport has come out with a report claiming that Barca's new sporting director Deco is simultaneously working so hard on signing Ivan Fresneda again. The former midfielder remains in constant talks with the players' environment, despite the club's well-known pursuit of Joao Cancelo. Cancelo has always been the first priority for Xavi and the coaching staff, owing to experience and expertise in a positional play system which will aid the team immediately in the short term. Meanwhile, at the same time, Deco values the young Joel from Real Valladolid, who may lack Cancelo's experience but has showcased an incredibly high ceiling. It was previously reported that Barca's official announcement declaring Deco as sporting director means the signing of Fresneda is more realistic than ever, considering the Portuguese has his sights set on the 18-year-old from the word go. In order to complete the incorporation of Cancelo, Barca have been in direct contact with Jorge Mendes, the agent of the player. There is optimism now that Mendes will clear the way and make that deal happen simpler for Barca. Due to the club's economic situation, the Catalan club seeks to complete a transfer with a practical buy option, which will be tough as with Man City being seduced by offers from Saudi Arabia as well. As such, in case City presents too many roadblocks in Cancelo's signing, Deco is ensuring Barca chase for the player will not jeopardize Fresneda's signing. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.